Hey there guys, so the last time in the anime, we saw that the Emperor Gahard had arranged an engagement ceremony for his son and Princess Lily. In Lily's heart, she wanted to annul this engagement and started to fall for Nagumo, and Nagumo told her that this wish will come true even if she won't ask him for help. Because the Halia tribe had launched an assassin attack to free their kind from slavery of the Empire, Emperor Gahard was a powerful foe, but in the end, fell against their numbers. So as the head of Rabbit Beastmen, Cam asked Gahard to free his kind and make a law that he will never oppress or enslave any beastmen. Gahard refused. So Cam blew many of his military barracks one by one to make him submit, but it was all possible because Nagumo was there to help them out, and he did everything only for Shia. And just as they saved all the slaves, Nagumo brought them to his ship to take them back home of all beastmen, Altina Seas of Trees. But it was off limits for the Halia tribe because they were considered sinner by the elders of council. But now that order is cancelled after they got associated with Nagumo. The councils consists of head of many tribes like dwarf, elf, and beastmen, so they were going there to meet them with Gahard. Gahard knew Nagumo helped the Halia tribe, but now he wanted to get one of Nagumo's airship for himself, and for that he offered even his daughter's hand in marriage, so other girls got ticked. But even Lily showed her true feelings for the first time. Anyways, Gahard had noticed how close Lily was getting in the ceremony with Nagumo, but Nagumo declined that it would never happen even in the dream world because she's engaged. But now Lily's engagement is off because the Empire had suffered a huge loss of labor force without slaves, and because of that now the Empire needs aid instead, so her engagement was off. And for that Gahard offered, he could help Nagumo get Lily, but Nagumo wasn't interested at all. Lily was completely ignored in this talk. And Nagumo showed that he already got the girls whom he wants. Then they arrived near Helena, and Nagumo lets go of all the slaves. They all reunited with their family at last. And even the head of the elf tribe's granddaughter was among the slaves, so he thanked Nagumo. But his ship did some damage to the trees, so Kaori took care of it with her magic. Seeing this, they started to treat her like a goddess. Then Nagumo told them it's the Halia tribe who fed everyone, not him. It was shocking that the weakest beastmen tribe did this. So Cam came forward and everyone accepted this fact. Then Cam brought out his men and announced that they had defeated the Empire. But there's still a possibility that it could happen in the future as well where beastmen will get oppressed. So he called other beastmen to fight for the one whom they want to protect. So that if a day comes when they have to save someone, they could, just like they did, by filling themselves with rage. And with it even the weakest beastmen made a comeback that undoubtedly raised the morale of many there. But Cam apologized for doing this, as it was the best time to gather manpower that was beneficial to Nagumo in a way, and after that the elders arranged a meeting with Gahard, and the elder of beastmen wasn't happy seeing him, so Gahard also provoked him a little. So elf elder stopped him and asked Gahard to show some etiquette. But he obviously refused because he has no reason to Empire, and he himself shows respect to only strong and Halia tribe showed it themselves, so he said he'd show respect to only Halia, not them. And Nagumo thought of kicking Gahard out of the meeting before he starts any trouble with his bad mouth. Nagumo made a portal to his castle, and Lily was happy now that Gahard is also being treated like a kid just like her. Then came Lily, but she had some things to discuss, so she stayed for a while, and now that's out of the way. The elders wanted to thank both the Nagumo and Halia tribes for their assistance, but Nagumo wanted nothing at the moment. So Elf offered to accommodate his stay here. His harem was happy with it, so he agreed as well. And for Halia, their accomplishment after being kicked out was no joke, so to repay him, the elders decided to make a new seat among their rank for Cam as the Rabbit Beastmen elder. But Cam declined. Cam made it clear that he just intended to save his kin, but there were others, so he saved them as well. Cam said that he's not their partner, and that they should never get in his way, or else they will face consequences, because he fights for Rabbit Beastmen, not all beastmen later. Shia had gone to see her family, but Cam came in to talk. He asked Nagumo to go out with him, and Kaori and Tio were also ready. But Yui stopped them from going with Nagumo, because Cam wanted Nagumo to meet with Shia. She was at her mother's grave. Shia opens up that her mother used to dream of becoming a hero who could save her kind. She was an honest and a kind person, so Shia introduced Nagumo to her mother, whom she likes. So Nagumo also admits he thought he would always be with Yui only, taking on the world all by themselves. But then Shia came in and filled their world with happiness, and since then their lives had become so much fun, so he thanked her soul for bringing Shia into his world. Shia was beyond happy hearing all of this, and wants to repay him for everything he had done for her, but Nagumo only wants her to smile, which is more than enough for him. So Shia then took him up on the trees where she and her mother used to sneak out to watch the view, but Shia got shy that Nagumo was staring at her, so Nagumo asked for a favor. He was sleepy and asked if she would let him rest on her lap, and that's how Nagumo has finally accepted Shia as his wife, I guess. Well, after that, Kaori was growing stronger by the day, and Yui felt there's not much gap has been left between her and Kaori, but Kaori thinks she's still lacking. But her powers are like cheats in others' eyes. But now, Nagumo and everyone were ready to enter the next dungeon, and then the scene shifts to the credits scene where Nagumo was in on Earth, and Yui comes in to wake him up for the school. And sadly, that's where our episode 5 ends, yet stay tuned to watch more of its episode on my channel. And for that, subscribe the channel, and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Till then, take care.